Hi from Italy again. Adam and Cesca Chairs. We've been looking for a quiet place and we did find it. Today I'll show you differences between cheap Chinese version of the Cesca Chair and original from the 50s. Also, we have, just to show you some details, the Italian version from the 70s. So the most striking thing is obviously the color of caning. Here it's white, it's pale, and here you have beautiful patina. Usually it's golden, then later it turns even a little orangey. The caning, also called Vienna straw, is always this way when it's new. It's just the color of this material. Here, what concerns me is that this is not very strong, while here, after 70 years, this is still very firm. It looks like they didn't really believe it can last long, so they put a mesh underneath. So once you see such a mesh, you will know it's not the best design. But this is not actually the worst thing about this chair. Another significant difference is the wood. Here everything is machine-made, chunky. You will see no finesse in the wood, in the joints. Here you will see it's a very consistent look. And the second, you have these micro joints. Now take a glance at the metalwork. This spot, you will see it was welded and grinded afterwards. The welding is not really the best when the metal works all the time. It may crack. And this is not the idea of Marcel Breuer. The idea of the chair was to make it totally out of tubular chrome-plated steel. Also look at the screws. How the screws are sunk in and the shape is completely different. Also, you will see that this is straight. There's no shape. And here you have slight angle. Of course, this is harder to make. So they try to simplify the chair as much as they can nowadays, but this doesn't work in its favor. So this is the moment where I wanted to use the Italian chair as well, not Oryginalną Gaviny, but to show you how they used to be made. The joints here are so-called micro joints. You will see them here, here. Also on the top, they're almost invisible, and also one can get really nice shapes. Here you see, this is as simple as can be. And here is sort of micro joint, but it's really not, and it's ugly, and the wood is not matched very well. Always look for the construction of the wood. It will show you when it was made, whether it's well made or not. And now the last thing, the prices. B64 from Gaviny is around $1,500. Some of the sellers already ask more because they are very hard to find, and right now they're really rare. This is decent Italian version from 70s or 80s, and it's around $500–600. There are fewer and fewer of them, and the prices gradually go up. These chairs were not made for export, so the manufacturers in Italy, they were thinking how to make them well to serve long time for their clients. Now the cheap Chinese version. You can buy it for $200, some even less. But of course there's a risk that it will not work for you for a long time. You can have problems with caning, you can have problems with steel. They usually tend to bend down, and this is the biggest problem. The caning you can fix, but once the chair is tilted down, you cannot fix it. It's almost impossible. So spend your money wisely. Here you have an investment. Here you have a very decent chair for I think decent price. And here you spend very little, but there's a high risk. And of course, the look, judge yourself. For more information, visit our website futureantiques.eu.